So check. So if I had three wishes from a genie, I'd wish for good health, less hair on my legs, and my third wish would be for FIFA, well, as it's known now as EA Sports FC 25 to make an actual career mode worth playing. Simply because FC 24 stunk. I don't know why I bought it. There was minor improvements, if you want to call it that, and it just hurts people. It just hurts. It's been such a long time since a career mode's been actually worthy of playing more than one season. It's very stagnant, it's very repetitive, conference questions are very repetitive, the gameplay doesn't really change game to game that much. The tactics they say they tweak every year and it's this big new innovation and you play it and you're like, no, it's copy and paste, same shit. I mean, what do they do all year? I don't know. I really don't know what EA do all year. It is fascinating that these developers, I don't know if it's coming from up above them maybe, but the direction of career mode stinks, and it's got so much worse since Ultimate Team come in because that's the cash cow for EA. So yeah, it's just every year you've got this excitement. You're like, oh, they're gonna finally add about 5 or 6 features that will actually make the game worth playing. That will actually make it interesting. Usually, most of them are actually simple additions that we hope for, and they still just let us down. So the career deep dive has been released today. I'm not holding my breath. I'm probably going to end up ranting because I just know that FIFA, well, the EA is not going to surprise me. But who knows, people? There's like 0.1% inside me that's hoping for something. So without further ado, let's take a look. But oh EA, I love you. Let's go for it, people.
To be a legend in the game, you have to take a club to new heights. You have to go where no one else has gone. Career mode in 25 is the most forward-thinking in FC history. Real-life tactics and situations with live start points,
Start
player
points.
career with icons, and I'm delighted to
Player career
introduce
icons
women's
is very
football to
minor.
career.
Yeah,
Women's
thanks,
football
Mia.
is
Let's
something
get
that's
into it.
really been in the game for the last
FC25
two,
marks a new
two
era
years. So
for both manager and player career. Players will be able to live out real-world stories from the biggest leagues in the world with live start points. This is the biggest update we've added to career in years. In FC25, you can experience the drama of any team's real-world season. Pick up from where a team or player has left off that week, and you'll have to deal with the related league standings, fixtures,
just
injuries,
recreating
and
someone else's
transfers.
memories. I
Or
mean,
start from a
like,
special
seriously?
snapshot moment. A curated starting point based on a newsworthy situation at a specific club.
I'm sorry,
Could be
but
a manager sacking,
who
a big
cares?
transfer, a
There's
team
so much more you
overperforming,
can
and
add,
so on.
and that's what you
We've
focus
also
on.
got loads of new updates across manager mode, driven
This is the
by
one I'm really
FC
focused on,
IQ,
manager.
by way of team tactics and player roles. Player
Same
roles
old
add a
copy
dimension
and
to tactics
paste.
beyond player positions
Player roles,
and
team
drive success more than
tactics.
ever in career, on and off the
Ugh.
pitch. Picking the right player roles is a key factor across player development, staffing, scouting, training and coaching.
Stuffing and
And it
words
helps
mean
fuel and
nothing.
influence player and squad cohesion. Something our community has been asking for.
Press
is an
conferences
updated
that have been
press
stagnant for the last
conference.
3 or 4 years.
So we've used
Wow,
FC
you've
IQ
added
to
a few
change
more
how these work.
responses.
To make
What
them more
did they
dynamic,
do?
reporters will ask questions that are specific to your tactical choices,
I doubt
your
that very
players
much.
and their roles. Your
It'll
answers
probably get
affect the
repetitive
updated
and
morale
boring again.
system, so managers will have to find the right balance between critique
I find
and
morale
praise.
systems also
We've also
boring.
updated the
Doesn't
youth
really do
academy,
much as long as you say
starting
the
with
right things.
expanding
It
the
keeps
list
it
of countries
clean.
that
It's
you can
fine.
send youth scouts to. And once you've identified the next big thing, of course, you've got to develop their talents, which is why we've integrated Rush 5v5
This I don't
matches
see as too
into
much of a
youth
bad thing because at least you're more
By
involved
playing
in
in
the
rush
youth
matches,
development. Because in
managers
older,
can
older
actively
games,
boost
it's
youth
nothing,
development
absolutely
over the
nothing.
course of 3-match tournaments.
So at least
Win
with
the
this, it
final,
looks like you can
earn
do
the maximum
something.
boost, and your next rising star will be that much closer to achieving their first team
It's not
dream.
too bad. I
Watch
mean,
as
Rush,
your youth squad
it's
players
alright, but
physically grow up over the
at
years.
least you can
We've
actually
also
develop
added a
the
long
youth academy
requested feature to
firsthand.
career
So
gameplay,
just sitting on the
simulation
sidelines doing
settings.
nothing.
With it enabled, teams will play a more deliberate style of play, closer to what you'd see in a real-world football match. Taking it a step further, we've developed a dynamic sim setting that changes aspects of the AI's play from one game to the next. There's really exciting things happening with player career as well. Player career with icons. Now, you can take existing icons and put them in any team of your choice and see them perform alongside today's players. We're
Again, it's
incredibly
just
excited about this.
a skin
because it
change
unlocks
with
so
your
many new
attributes.
opportunities to
It's
evolve
not
career,
really
and we'll have different sets of icons
revolutionising
to
the
choose
game, is
from
it?
as the game progresses. In football, a good story is everything. In FC25, we've made it so that players will have more flexibility in setting up their story of their player career.
See, it feels like they focus
Storylines
more
be
on player
expanded to
mode,
the classic rags to
player
riches
career
story,
mode.
or following in the
I'm good
footsteps
at
of
that.
your parent, or coming back from a career-threatening injury. The
They don't
story
really
you
do
select
stuff like
will
this
have
with
an
career
impact
mode.
on and off the pitch, from generating
Something
reactions on
custom,
social media
very dynamic.
to
You don't really get
influencing
it.
gameplay attributes and playstyles. Furthering our commitment to representing women's football within FC, in FC25, we're introducing
It's
the
good
world's
for the
top 5
fans of
women's
women's
leagues
football
into
out there,
both
but
manager and player career. In manager
it's not
career,
really
managers will be able to move freely between managing men's
changing
and
much in
women's
terms of
teams.
career mode
And in player career,
overall.
they can play for any of these top clubs. And finally, across both modes, we've designed a new visual system that has a slicker and more simple UI,
That
with
looks
a new
really
suggestive
bland.
task list that helps
To be
players
honest.
with their next important decision. And of course, we've upped social media in FC25.
That's probably one of the
Playthroughs are
most
now
exciting
powered by
things,
partnerships
sadly.
with some of the
Having
biggest
a
news
reminder saying, here we
outlets
go
in
when you buy a
football,
player. It's
like
pretty cool.
Fabrizio Romano, who will be keeping you up to date with all the
They
latest
should really have a
transfer
social media
information.
tab throughout the whole
Play
thing.
well,
Be really
and the
cool.
fans will wonder
Like
if
they
you
do on
deserve a
the
statue.
player journey.
Play not so great, and well, they'll let you know. And that's everything new to career in FC25.
Welcome back to the world's game. Now, what will you do for the club?
Nothing. Definitely, yeah, liquidize the club. This is nothing new. People, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but it's crap. I mean, what the hell was that? They've added, like I said, oh look, tic tacs. Oh look, player roles. This is new. Um, you can now play a player career mode as an icon. All right, whoop de do. Okay. It's just nothing. They haven't added what people want. Like for me, the most basic thing. I should really do a list. I'm going to do a wish list at some point. But the most basic thing for me as a fan of career mode, and I'm talking about, I've been probably playing career mode for at least 20 years. But I think it was called season mode back in there. But anyway, yeah, I've been playing it for that long, and one of the things I've always wanted, and for some reason they can't add, and it's the most simple thing, is season stats that basically progress and save as you go season on season. So if my player scores 25 goals, gets 10 assists, and plays, I don't know, 30 games, when he's going into the next season, those stats should be saved. And then his goals add on to that, his appearances add on to that. And then overall, you have a player that actually has a career. You actually have a player who's got a career where you can look at the stats, see what he's achieved. You know, if he gets 100 goals, maybe a clip, a cutscene can play of him receiving some sort of trophy for getting 100 goals for the club. If he plays, I don't know, 200 games, 300 games, or something like that, a milestone, there's another cutscene just saying this guy's reached, you know, a certain X amount of games. Loyal to the club, brilliant. This is something so small that they can add, and for some reason they won't. But they'll add things like a new game mode like Rush, which to be honest, it's like a couple of players, like a 4-on-4, 5-on-5. It's not it's not something that's drastically changing anything within the game. Career mode, when it comes to create a club, I didn't see a single thing there about create a club, and that's something they added about 2, 3 seasons ago. Not a single thing. All they do in Create a Club is you get to make a crest, which is no detail at all. It's very plain, very bland. There you go. Whoop you do. I made a little crest. Yay. Here's your shirts presets. Pick a color for the preset shirt. On your way. Sponsors? No. Very weird looking shirts with a big gap there. Sponsors in the Premier League football. Very strange, very weird. Stadium customization. Pants. You get to change the color of your seats, color of the stand, pattern on the pitch. Yay. How about like I'm talking LMA manager? That is old. I'm talking football manager from back in the day. LMA, you'd actually see your stands getting built month by month. You'd see cranes, you'd hear machinery, you'd see your stadium getting a bit bigger, you'd see hoardings going up to actually block out that stand while it's being built. Incredible. And that's from a game that was in like 2006, 2007. You're talking like 15 plus years ago. How the hell have they managed to create a game where older games that are a decade and a half old had better options? And that wasn't even a football game. That was a manager simulation. Nothing to do with actually being a football game with the amount of money and the amount of support EA have got. And they could easily do that within a year. Easily add a list of features. But they don't. And why? Because Ultimate Team is the cash cow. FIFA Ultimate Team is the one. That is the big seller. That's the one they get loads of money for. Card packs, this, that, whoop de doo. That's what they make their money from. It's similar to GTA. GTA Online is the rest of the Rockstar game catalog. Why? Because they make loads of money. They don't need to release a game every 2, 3 years. They don't need to release a game even every 5 years. They can release a game every 10 years and make big fat money because of the cash cow that they're doing. It's the same with FIFA, year on, year out. Ultimate Team, this pack, that pack, throw money at us. We make enough money where we don't need to give a crap. But good news is there is competition. UFL is a new football game coming out that's providing some competition, but the one that most people are holding out, which is rumored, is 2K will be doing FIFA. And that is something I am super hyped for because I'm hoping that 2K take that game and make a career mode worth playing and not just a game that sucks every penny out of your pocket because it's so bland FIFA now. And I mean, look at that. It's just, it's Shizen. It's pony. It's pants. There's just no passion. There's no ambition. It's just the same old copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. Like, oh, look, we've added some teams to the women's football. Oh, look, we've added this new team player roles that you can add. Oh, look, we've changed the interface a touch. What? That's not something to sit there and praise. What? You've changed the interface. You've changed it. So? That's standard. You should be reskinning that every year. Anyway, people, sorry to rant, but it's just a game I loved for so long. And the last year I bought it out of, I didn't buy 23. I bought 24. Got bored after about a season and a half. Ain't picked it up since. Um, and yeah, I don't think I'll be picking this up, people. I'd love to do a little career mode thing and play some career modes like matches and upload it, but it's just crap. I'm not going to play a game where I have no passion for it. It's just boring now, FIFA or EA Sports FC as they call it. Anyway, people, I'm just going to go and cry in the shower in the fetal position because I'm truly well and utterly upset and disappointed. Anyway, people, if you liked what you've seen, drop a thumbs up. If you want to drop anything in the comments, maybe your thoughts about the game. Are you happy with the game, the career mode? Is it something you're going to skip this year? I'd love to know. Drop it down below. And subscribe as always, people, because I'm always adding content here and there. And you never know, something you may like will pop up and you can enjoy the ride with me. So, people, until next time, that's everything from me. Peace.